guitars are usually held horizontal.
Yeah.
Cellos are usually vertical. You hold your instrument halfway between.
Yeah,
it's diagonal.
Exactly,
and then
in the middle,
both of your feet are operating this instrument as well. So it's almost like an organ.
Well, it's totally, probably the instrument that really is more in touch with my one. I mean, organ, you always work with all the parts of the foot. For example, right now I've been playing with this part of the foot.
The heel.
Like stone box. At the same time, the other sound with the other part, you know. And so there is a kind of independence, like a drummer or organ player.
Right.
And then you can play on top like a guitarist. Then each string have a different pickup.
Right.
So this is very interesting. I mean, I could have this sound. And the answer should be with distortion. I mean, with other string.
Right. And I was hearing one string further in the right part of the stereo mix.
Yeah, of course.
So instead of a 6-string instrument, it's almost like you're playing 6 one-string instruments.
Yeah, I mean, my idea is like an extension, like each string is in different part of the room.
Right, right.
It's like 6 strings for me mean like 6 instruments.
Yeah.
Different colors, different effects. But then we have extra strings like harp here.
Harp strings going across the body.
Crossing the body below the main 6 strings.
Right. So each of those strings just plays one note. You can't...
Well, you can play like, for example... I mean, you can play like a regular harp at the same time with like a bass player.
Right. So with your right hand, you were doing the strumming of the harp strings, and your left hand, you're tapping out the notes.
And on top, I could use, for example, a propeller on the extra strings, which changes speed. For example, I can use like this.
So where is the propeller? I see where the control...
Yeah, the propellers, I have 3 propellers. One for the main strings here, and I can move from here.
So it's inside the body of the instrument.
Yeah, it's inside the body, and I can move from here.
Right, so you have a control on the outside where you can reach it.
I can decide which string the propeller have an action. Then I have another one for the harp. To have a kind of drone.
Right.
And then I have an extra one here, just for the bass frequency. This is from the mobile phone.
That sounds like a whale song.
And you can change the speed.
Yeah. How did you get the kora sound, the West African harp?
It's just very simple mobile bridge.
A movable bridge.
I just move.
Yeah.
And then again. So it's very, very fast. Then I have another one here, for example, for this kind of like a fretless bass or sitar.
What are the strings that come over?
This is I mean the sonic youth part of the instrument.
the sonic youth part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I just use for like for example, right now I'm working in new album that's going to be to release next month. Is a very short EP dedicated to an exposition that I did for Museo Nivola in Sardinia. For example, I work with 2 bow on like to play like we used to play in Carnival in Sardinia in Gavoi. they have strong tradition of percussion. That village, for example.
So the rhythm is coming from the little hammer operated by your foot, and then the two bows are tapping out
the strings.
Are they sitar strings?
Yeah, sitar strings.
Yeah, because they're very thin.
Very thin. It's difficult to tuning.
Right.
Also because when you play like a percussion, the sound it's a work in progress.
So the instrument wasn't making enough sounds for you. You had to add something yet again.
The same. The instrument is how you can decide how to work with material, because the same part you can use on the main strings and have tone weight sound, for example.
That does sound very much like Tom Waits doing a Walt Disney song or something.
Yeah. So that it's the instrument is a kind of evolution.
Yeah.